Hello, welcome to Rear Naked Chat, the internet recap show.
Yes, recap. It should be in the title of the video, just in case you're a little bit confused that this isn't an episode of The Ultimate Fighter. As some,
we should explain what we're doing here.
Yeah, some people...
We're coming across quite venomous, but I think people don't know why.
Right, okay.
And it's because someone made a typically YouTube comment on one of our previous videos. It was in fact, it was the previous TUF 16 episode 9 and 10 review.
Yeah.
Someone wrote, I only entered this video because I was looking for the episode 10 and I was opening all the search results, but I just wanted to say a recap on a video we all just watched. How useful and interesting, in caps lock. We already watched it. We don't care about what two random guys think. This recap shit is everywhere.
Right. Well, I think in his world, we've basically got two options then. One, which is don't recap shows everyone's already watched. So what we've got to do is somehow magically see them before everyone else, then spoiler the shit out of it for everyone.
Yeah.
Or
maybe he prefers beforehand. He might prefer previews.
Okay, well, yeah, that's a fair point, I suppose.
Which we also do.
Yeah, true.
But to get
the other option is to just not do these videos. My reply to that is fuck you. Don't watch it.
It says recap in the title. If you don't like recaps, don't watch it.
Yeah, as simple as that. I know it's everywhere, but you know.
So is everything else.
Exactly.
What's your point?
I'm just doing that thing. Some people do seem to enjoy it, so go fuck yourself, basically, whoever you are.
TUF 16.
Yeah.
This is a hard season to watch.
So it is dry. Driest season ever.
Yeah,
without nothing going on, as evidenced by the fact in this episode there's 2 fights, and that was literally all they showed in the episode. Really, was 2 fights.
Yeah.
Apart from a little bit in the middle, which we'll get to in a minute, I suppose. But
that was only slight drama. Yeah, I've literally written on my notes. TUF 16 is the heading.
Yeah.
And then Joey Rivera versus John Manley.
Right. That's it.
And then I start talking about Carwin's injured, isn't he?
Yeah. You just went off on a little tangent, did you? Oh yeah. So there you go. So it just went straight to the fight, basically. There wasn't much beforehand. This both seemed like pretty standard, nice guys.
Sorry, are you just playing on your phone?
No, I'm
bored?
looking for something.
Oh. I thought you'd lost interest in the recap
completely.
as well.
I was like, you just do it.
Okay, right.
But as far as they're concerned, nothing to report really.
Yeah.
As far as the fight's concerned, I think this sums the fight up perfectly. Bullshit. That fight was bullshit. I was disgusted.
I've written here, it was two mates pretending to fight. That's what it was, the whole fight.
Yeah, they didn't want to fight each other, and so didn't really.
Everything was almost a sort of Kimura, almost a takedown, almost a punch in the face. Yeah. It was all almost.
It was never actually connected on any of it.
Nothing happened.
Except for John Manley had 1 takedown in the first round and 1 takedown in the second round, which basically is what won in the fight.
Yeah, literally.
So it was basically 10 seconds of action squeezed into 10 minutes of
spread out into a 10-minute spread. We started talking about how Cameron's coaching. That should never be discussed. That should never be discussed while you're watching a whole fight. Cameron's coaching.
Yeah, he's a contestant who lost and then almost kind of got a new life on the show in a coaching role, basically.
And he's blatantly done more coaching than Roy Nelson.
Definitely. But he's almost like an American Dean Singer in that sense, I think. A better coach than he is a fighter, and he's found his little niche, and I think Cameron definitely should be pursuing that.
Yeah. We only come across these people in TUF, like you wouldn't normally see them.
On the fringe of MMA. Yeah, it's true. So that's what we got out of that fight, really. Cameron definitely's a good coach.
John Manley won next.
John Manley won, next.
It was Mike Nippletat Hill versus the accountant, Richie.
Yes, a bit of beef leading into this one, leading into some exchanges in the house.
Over some pasta, I believe.
It started with a comment about putting X-Lax in somebody's food.
Yeah.
Richie overreacted to it by taping up his pasta bowl.
Yeah.
Then it basically led to maybe the worst comeback ever in history. He said, I think it was something like, yeah, well, you're going to see.
Richie said, you're going to get your chance, don't worry.
And he goes, yeah, you're going to get your chance. It's like, yeah.
What's that mean?
Just, not the sharpest tool in the box, really, Mike Hill, excuse me, and not the greatest fighter in the world either, to be honest.
Yeah.
He looked like he had a lot of holes in his game in this fight.
But you could blame Roy Nelson's training regimen.
Yeah, no
regiment that he runs.
Yeah. Because you saw it in the little build-up highlights where it just looked very sloppy, the training, relative to Carwin. And obviously, don't forget, we've been simultaneously watching the smashes, where we've seen Ross Pearson putting his guys through super intense, high-level conditioning work, not 1 second wasted in training. So to have to jump to that, to Roy Nelson, just kind of casually go, he's a southpaw, so he's going to be jabbing you with this hand. Do something about it, and that was about.
There was one bit during the fight where he goes, the only thing he was saying to him, this is the message he was delivering, is you're not going to win the fight from there. Yeah. And it's like, well, that's not help. Like, what shall I do then?
What shall I do with that?
It's almost like a clue saying, like he's being mysterious about it, saying like, well, you might not win that. You might have to do something here. I don't know.
Figure it out yourself.
Maybe.
Figure it out. I'll leave it in your hands to figure out.
See you later.
Yeah. Meanwhile, he's just getting steadily elbowed in the head, just dominating in the grappling.
Yeah.
In a way, it was similar to the first fight in that
I put slightly better. Slightly.
Not much was happening, but there was a lot more aggression in this fight.
Yeah.
These two were willing to hit each other. Therefore, the guy who was most dominant looked a bit more dominant because the pressure was a bit more. But Michael Hill was also fighting back.
Yeah.
But overall, whatever. I've run out of energy and time for this season of the Ultimate Fighter.
But when was the last? We talked about this. When was the last bloodbath war in the TUF house? There's plenty on the way in. And there's some in the finale.
There was a decent one in the smashes. Didn't somebody get fucked up in the smashes? Trying to remember. There was a pretty brutal fight, one of those.
Well, like a war, yeah, where it's like. I mean, I can imagine that you're scared of getting injured in the house. Like you're not going to have.
You've got fights coming up.
You've got a lot of fights in short distance.
Yeah. You know what? Off the top of my head, I can't even remember.
No. I just realised in that fight, Michael Hill, when we were watching the replay, basically he can be summed up at twice during the fight, Michael Hill had a bit of his strategy suddenly became going, I'm just gonna try harder.
It's almost a throwback to earlier in the season with Julian Lane. It's a touch of that retard rage. It's just, he just raged
in the second round, he just charged him and got
taken down.
But then the other time, he just stood up and just went, and immediately got his
throat just left his neck wide open for a rear naked choke. So
he tried hulking up. That was his strategy. That's
and while I respect the heart and the effort to do that, it completely works.
In this day and age, you can't just hulk up and win your fight. Michael Hill,
professional, will just absolutely destroy. You can't. Any second you waste by just going there's a second you can be getting punched in the face. Out. Yeah, exactly. So,
not that we're experts.
So on
this sort of thing.
Not even close. But
we're just two random. We're just two random guys.
We'd be having this conversation anyway. We thought we'd put it out there just if anyone else wants to join in the debate with us. If not, see you later. Goodbye. No need to be a dick about it.
Yeah.
Whatever your name was.
I like the fact that we actually say at the end of most of our podcasts, like, thanks for listening, we're just two random guys.
Yeah.
And like, he's got a problem with
even then he's got annoyed.
We already said that, man.
You need to go and get some pussy, you fucking little bitch.
How boring is this season? We're talking about this guy.
And how boring is his life that he's making long comments about us talking about this shitty season of The Ultimate Fighter. What does that say about you, mate? Yeah, these cunts who put bitchy little comments on YouTube videos are everywhere.
I think they're kids though, man. Be careful, because
sorry, man. I got a bit overexcited.
It might just be like an 8-year-old,
and he's probably just trolling.
Yeah,
he probably doesn't even give a shit.
Anyway,
it's just fun. As you did in your comment, it's fun to just be abusive for no good reason. So that's all I'm doing there. Nothing personal. Keep watching.
I don't want to talk about this show anymore now.
Yeah, fuck this show. We got this weekend. Bendo Diaz. We've got McDonald Penn.
Yeah.
And we've got Shogun
Gustafsson. A triple main event.
So we can't wait for that. We've done predictions previously on it.
Check it out. It's on our channel.
Because it's a UFC 16, so shit. We
felt like we had to, represent. Like, remember,
energy.
it's not all bad.
Yeah, exactly. A bit of high quality shit going down.
Yeah.
And yeah, man, I'm sticking with Nate Diaz. I think the only real threat from Benson Henderson is maybe with kicks, because he's got those crazy strong legs.
Big legs.
But Nate Diaz moves very well with the boxing, with the footwork. He can cut off the angles.
You're starting to sound like an expert, Chris.
Nah, I'm absolutely talking out of my ass,
but gut feel.
No, I think the only other advantage Henderson's got is in general strength, but Nick Diaz is good off his back, very good off his back with his jiu-jitsu.
And amazing at boxing, judging by his recent fights.
He's going to have a reach advantage.
And that,
He'll be able to keep him on the end of that jab. So will Henderson even be able to get in close enough to physically out-strength him?
Dominate him.
That's not even a word, but, or is Nate Diaz going to be
wily
to, just peppering him constantly where he can't even get in? I say Nate Diaz is going to win. I think I said that previously, so
I'm going with Bendo, but obviously I'll be so happy if Nate won.
Yeah. And that's it. And then the other two, I think, again, head has to go Rory McDonald, heart goes with BJ Penn.
Yeah, again, we've reached that moment where a legend is saying to us, I'm the best I've ever been at 33.
Yeah.
And I just can't buy it anymore.
We've heard that before, man.
Yeah. How many times have we heard that? Someone gets spotted the fuck out.
Yeah. So that's it. So in that one, I think the youngster wins it.
Definitely.
But I hope that BJ
you could get lucky.
Connect. That's the MMA for you. And the same in the other fight as well. Exact same situation. I want Shogun to win. But I think
Shogun's not as past it as Penn.
No, true. But on paper, Gustafsson's a very strong opponent.
Yeah.
So that'll be a good fight too. So those are our picks and shit. Comments on here, Rear Naked Channel, YouTube.
Bring it.
Hit us up on Twitter. We've been getting a few followers. Really appreciate that. Rear Naked Chat on Twitter.
Yeah, and thank you to all the people who do genuinely give us information. Like we asked last week about Xavier Lucas's record, why he's a 2-time world MMA champion. Someone gave a very thorough.
Appreciate that. Don't know if. Yeah, we won't go into that.
No,
thank you for the comment.
I'm
not going to say Xavier Lucas. Might be stretching the truth a little bit, but anyway. rearnakedchat@gmail.com. Get in touch. And that's it for this one.
See you on the smashes.
Yeah.